Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I've been looking forward to this one, guys. Marvel's Phase 4 seems to have the multiverse very much as a central part of its overarching story. And from Loki to Spider-Man No Way Home, WandaVision, there have been hints and outright explorations of the multiverse, all leading up to this movie here, which should, I imagine, explain it in greater detail and perhaps help us identify what the real long-term threat is, whether it's Kang or something else, someone else, or who knows. I feel like this is going to be a very good movie pointing us forward. I'm also just psyched for another Doctor Strange because Benedict Cumberbatch is great in the role. He's a character I knew nothing about prior to the first movie, yet I'm really enjoying in the MCU, and he's a very integral part of the MCU now. When he's on his A game, it's hard to imagine him being defeated, and yet he's not necessarily a likable guy, although the heart peeks out occasionally, like at the end of No Way Home. So he's not all bad like he was back in Act 1 of his first movie. Nevertheless, I just saw No Way Home very recently. That movie, in addition to being great in its own right, was also very much an ad for this movie. So I don't know whether this is picking up directly afterwards or whether there's a bit of a time break, but it certainly follows No Way Home. Yeah, I'm just excited to jump into it, see what it's all about. We know Wanda's appearing from the trailer. It feels like there's a version of Doctor Strange who is the Sorcerer Supreme from What If, in the animated series. How it all ties together, what the real concern, what the real issue is. Let's find out. So let's jump right into it, guys. This is the Multiverse of Madness. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Right into it. What are we seeing here? Is this an other universe Strange? It's Spanish Doctor Strange. Doctor Estranjo. I don't know how to say it. I shouldn't even have tried. You know, it's different because his circles are light blue instead of gold.
I'm so sorry. This is the only way. You can't control it, but I can.
So he's just stealing her power? Is this a bad Doctor Strange?
But in the grand calculus of the multiverse, your sacrifice is worth more than your life.
He had the exact same line in No Way Home. Did she just get sucked into another universe? Is this our guy, or... I'm not sure that it is, but it might be.
While I was gone, I lost both my cats. And my brother.
Cats first, though. Is he just a doctor? Do we know Dr. West?
Did it have to happen that way? Was there any other path?
No.
1 in 14 million.
The only play we had.
Oh, of course you did. But you still didn't get the girl.
Yeah, it's her wedding. If I could turn back time.
I wish it had been different. I never stopped caring about us.
It was never going to work out between us. You have to be the one holding the knife. And I always respected you for it, but I couldn't love you for it.
Well, truth hurts.
How long you had that one in the barrel?
5 years. What happened? What is it? Oh, okay. Invisible space, one-eyed space octopus. Oh, it's her. So it's after her. Trailer. Yeah. Where'd she go? None of those tentacles can feel her? Wong! Wake up, damn it! The CG's is a little janky, but oh. Is the cape pinned by a motorcycle? It can't get out from that?
You know it's ancient custom to bow in the presence of the Sorcerer Supreme?
Yeah, I'm aware of the customs.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
No one in New York is fazed by anything anymore. Cape to the rescue! Right in the eye. Oh, gross.
What did that creature want with you?
Where are your parents?
Take her back to the sanctum.
Does he look like a spider?
No, more like a man.
Climbs walls, shoots webs.
Yeah, bingo.
Out of his butt?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Honestly, I hope not.
Super weird.
Look, I left a very nice wedding to save a smart-ass kid from getting eaten by an octopus.
Whose wedding?
Now tell me, Christine's.
You went?
Holy shit, you married Christine?
Do you mind?
Yes, I do. No, I didn't. Yes. You need to explain to me what's going on.
They wanted to take my power for themselves.
What power?
I can travel the multiverse.
Okay.
How?
That's a problem. I don't know how.
But she makes that big old star portal, same as on her back.
Book of Vishanti? Doesn't exist.
Actually, it does. He is said to be unreachable.
We reached it. Then the demon caught up with us.
It was a fight in my dream.
That wasn't a dream.
Prove it.
He's dead, Jim.
Miss Chavez, will you come with us to Kamatage?
How do I know you won't betray me like he did?
Is America Chavez from the comic books, everyone? Let me know.
Do we know anyone who's faced such a thing?
Well, yes. Hey, Wanda.
I think I might.
Is this still during WandaVision, time-wise? Or is this... Because they've gone away, but maybe they haven't.
You know, a family is forever. We could never truly leave each other, even if we tried.
Yeah. Dreams are portals to the multiverse, so in one multiverse, they exist, for sure.
Well, I knew sooner or later you'd show up wanting to discuss what happened at Westview.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
We need your help. We've got our defenses, but we could use an Avenger. It'll get you back on the lunchbox.
What if you brought America here? And I can protect her.
Did he say her name?
You never told me her name, did you?
She hasn't given it up. What is going on? That's a bad book.
You're familiar with the Darkhold?
It corrupts everything and everyone that it touches. I wonder what it's done to you.
Everything I lost can be mine again. If you knew there was a universe where you were happy, wouldn't you want to go there?
I am happy.
I know better than most what self-deception looks like. Good.
Well, you can kiss the lunchbox goodbye, because that's the kind of justification our enemies use.
Well,
Is it the one you use?
yeah.
When you gave Thanos the Time Stone? You break the rules and become a hero. I do it and I become the enemy.
Wanda's the baddie of this movie?
If she gets America's power, she could enslave the entire multiverse.
Whatever the Sorcerer Supreme asks of us, it shall be done.
It's ancient custom.
Bow to the Sorcerer Supreme. Why is there a yellow cow? So random. More green than yellow, but and I guess more it's a bull, not a cow, but you know what I mean.
If you give me what I want, I'll send you to a world where you can be with Christine.
The full might of Cumberbatch stands against you.
This is me being reasonable.
Looking for a weak spot, or what's she doing?
She's trying to get in their heads.
Okay, so Scarlet Witch is powerful. We knew that. Now we're seeing it. And yet I feel like they're not really showing what she's really capable of.
If you want the girl, you'll have to go through me.
Fine.
Mirror Realm.
She's using the reflections. Cover.
If Wanda's the big bad, that's a tough victory to overcome.
I'm a mother.
Wanda, you have no children. They don't exist.
Oh, but they do. Because I dream of them. Every night.
No vision, though. It's just her and the boys.
What happens to their mother?
She's weak. I can take her. Oh, Wong's out. Oh, and she's doing the star thing again. And oh, man, there's some serious things we're gonna have to check out there in the edit. Dinosaurs, animation.
Surprised you didn't puke.
My first.
Is this the future or just a different New York?
New York in the multiverse. You got to open a portal to get us back there right now.
I don't know how.
Well, what about this universe's version of you? Maybe she could control her powers.
This universe doesn't have a me.
What?
None of them do. Because I never dream.
Oh, interesting.
What about the Book of Ashanti?
I don't know where it is, so unless there's another other me.
There is another other you. Oh, New York's very green.
Rule number 1 of multiversal travel: you don't know anything.
Okay. They're also wearing color.
It's red.
No, everyone else is in gray.
What's
Like,
rule number 2?
Find food. Preferably pizza. Pizza bowls.
How'd you pay for that?
It was free. Food's free in most universes, actually.
You didn't pay for that.
Crap. Maybe it's not free here.
Oh, that feels authentic.
It's not a cape, it's a cloak, and I suggest you let go.
You took this old suit from the Strange Museum, didn't you?
It's not permanent.
Like he'll stop in a few minutes?
About 3 weeks.
We remember, so you don't forget.
Oh, we're gonna get a Christine memory.
Got you a little something.
The watch.
We don't have time for this. Now at a discounted price.
So you can just do this from outside?
Where's this?
What's the discounted price?
Home.
Free? It's when she's scared. Okay. You've been looking for your mother's. The Strange Museum. Earth's mightiest hero. Man.
We're not all bad. You always suspected this day would come.
Brother.
My brother.
Not surprised at all.
You go on red. What do you know of the Book of Ashanti?
It can give a sorcerer whatever power they need to vanquish their enemy.
I need your help to get me to it.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, Stephen.
It is not Wanda Maximoff who threatens our reality.
It's you.
It's the two of you.
Is this the exact same house from WandaVision? It feels very similar. No, it's not. Never mind. What? How much power does this Wanda have? What's she capable of? Just so we know that Scarlet Witch is in there now. You gotta do the glowing red thing.
I need to destroy the book.
No, it cannot be you.
Well, she's gonna die. Did she destroy it, at least? We're having some fun cinematography here. These almost match cuts. But the move is... The book's destroyed. Or is it? Huh.
Tell me what you know.
The Darko wants a copy!
You gave it up that easy, Wong?
This universe sucks.
Hey, let go. These situations don't usually work out well for the nameless scientists, so just...
Oh. Christine.
Our universe is 838, and we've designated yours 616.
Okay, good to know.
Sure, must know a lot about the multiverse. You got someone going around naming realities.
Yes. Me.
Everyone's in real danger. Look, I know you don't know me.
And I don't want to.
They got robots.
The Illuminati will see you now.
The Illuminati. Okay. All right. We got the Illuminati. I know there is a Marvel Illuminati, but I don't know anything about them or who it comprises.
You couldn't portal us up there?
My magic can only take us so far. The first demon, Thorn, carved his dark magic into this tomb.
Wong's being strangely helpful.
There's no telling what soulless monstrosities lie within.
Well, okay. Yeah, taking a knee.
This isn't a tomb. It's a throne.
Okay. Scarlet Witch is getting more powerful. They're very Iron Man-ish. Well, they've got Iron Man notes anyway, don't they? These are the...
Strange. You are now called before the Illuminati.
Whoa!
Captain Carter, the first Avenger.
From the from What If?
Blackagar Boltagun, keeper of the Terrigen Mists.
Inhumans.
Hit a guy hit there.
Captain Marvel, defender of the cosmos. and the smartest man alive. Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four.
All right. A different Captain Marvel, and we're teasing the Fantastic Four. John frickin' Krasinski.
From our experience, the greatest danger to the multiverse, it turns out, is Doctor Strange.
Earth's mightiest hero who died defeating Thanos?
We should tell him the truth.
He didn't die? No. Professor X?
Our final member.
That's X-Men music.
Professor Charles Xavier.
The music. Oh, look at all the things we're teasing. X-Men, Fantastic Four, Captain Carter's live action, Inhumans.
Is there no peace in knowing that there are worlds where you are together? Is that not enough?
No.
Holy shit. Just... Okay, he's not dead, but just like that, we're throwing him away. I keep waiting for her to be saved or redeemed, you know? Okay, so she's dreamwalking right now, but did this Wanda...
Strange did not die defeating Thanos.
He turned to the Darkhold, began dreamwalking.
But he kept doing it anyway.
One night you called us all together.
Over and over and over again.
You, our friend, had caused the annihilation of another universe.
Everyone in that reality died. Everyone.
So what have they done with him?
I'm ready.
So they had to kill him.
We made the difficult choice because we knew what our Strange was capable of. What perhaps every Doctor Strange is capable of.
The building's been breached.
No shit,
This
genius.
Wanda is in... Is it 838?
Save the girl and get to the Book of Vishanti.
What, you have the book here?
Yes.
Charles, we cannot trust him.
I believe we can.
Frickin' Professor X. Love it.
Ultron commands you to halt.
Oh, those are all... Those are Ultrons. Jeez. Should I have gotten that, or am I just an idiot? I'm an idiot. Captain Carter. This doesn't feel like a fair fight.
Wanda, Black Bolt could destroy you with one whisper from his mouth.
What mouth?
He got Neo'd. So much for the Inhumans. Captain Marvel feels like the right match.
Haven't you had enough? Oh, I could do this all day.
Yeah, I feel like the power set here is just not enough. Yeah. Captain Marvel, on the other hand. The fact that this is a fair fight is it. This shows you how powerful Scarlet Witch is. Who's that statue of? I didn't get a good enough look. Was it Natasha? We just killed Captain Marvel? So they've each got one hand of magic. Or is one enough to limit them entirely? Okay, so it's just straight martial arts.
I think I'm beginning to understand why your Mordo didn't like you very much.
In a star pattern. What can you do, America Chavez?
Enough!
wow. Professor X versus the Scarlet Witch. Damn. We're like some S-tier powers here. This is her mind, presumably. Sokovia?
Wanda Maximoff, your mind is being held hostage by your alternate self.
Okay, so that's the one from 838. Here comes the Scarlet. She just killed Professor X? Man, this universe sucks.
Believe me, the Book of Ashanti is the only way.
Yeah, your way. You sound a lot like my Steven right now. He had to be the one holding the knife, and then that knife killed 1 trillion people.
It doesn't matter about all the other Stevens. You're not like them.
Do not make me regret this.
I won't.
Okay, can we go now?
Why the close-up on her running on broken glass? It doesn't seem to have slowed her down.
Go, 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 go!
Is that zombie? I mean, it's practically zombie Scarlet Witch. Why did that one stop? Or keep going. Why would you stop? Why would you stop? Keep going. Yeah, under the river.
Did you kill her?
No, just bought us some time.
Well, if you did kill her, you just killed the local Wanda. That's problematic.
Champion, this is specific to me, something only I would know. Come on.
Steven.
Come on.
Steven.
It's the key. That watch face fits in the...
Thank you.
Sure.
Open sesame.
There's the book right there. Trailer. Alright, go get it. Why is Christine jumping too? I guess she's just helping. But she doesn't belong here. She just left her universe. That's not good, I'm guessing. Back to the throne. Yeah, now you've got to find your way back to 838. Okay, so she's got some powers.
Come on.
What are the streaks?
So where are we going?
Like, if this was DC, I'd know that that was Flash, but Quicksilver doesn't really do that, and why would... Ugh.
Stop where you are. I'm just one of us. Prove it.
Is the look not enough?
She died when we were kids, playing on a frozen lake.
But things are different, so this is no way to prove anything. Like, it might be the same.
Through the ice.
But it might be... If it was different, that's not proof that he isn't who he is.
What do you want? I just want to get home. Yeah, believe me, I've been trying to leave this place for a long time.
You guard the Darkhold in this universe?
Yeah. Are you happy, Steven?
We keep approaching that question.
Christine Palmer asked me at her wedding. I'm a sorcerer with the power of gods. What man wouldn't be happy?
Of course it's a lie, but...
I was looking for a world where things were different. All I found were more of us. So I did those Stevens a favor. You ever had that dream where you're falling as if you've been pushed off a tall building? That was probably me.
Third Eye Strange. That's different. This is What If-y too. Is he throwing all the sharps? It's like a classical rap battle. I mean, it's fun visuals, but... Did he survive that? This is so weird. Where's Wong? Yeah. So he just landed right there. Pretty much okay. Taking all the powers is Wong gonna interrupt just in time? Or is Strange going to get the Book of Ashanti to do its wonders?
While I'm under, I needed to protect my body in case they attack me for trespassing.
Who's they?
Souls of the damned.
Okay. That's a new thing. Luckily there were so many candles kicking around.
But doesn't a version of you need to live in that universe? So that you can dreamwalk into them?
Who said they had to be living?
So he's gonna rise from the dead Strange. Zombie Strange. This is like the sequel to What If. This is absolutely like the sequel to What If. Oh, crazy. Okay, protect the body from the trust. What the hell is that thing? Okay. Cool. He's turned them into a cape. Hilarious. Now he's got to beat the 4 bruisers. I can't imagine that'll be too hard. Oh, 3 bruisers and a king bruiser. Oh, and they've got their own magic. Ah, Wong.
This time it's gonna take more than killing me to kill me.
I don't even want to know. She's breaking free. Hold her. Strange, take America's power.
Well, I'm dozing. That's telling you something.
There's no other way.
No, don't. You're not gonna do that.
This is the only way.
No, it's not the only way. There's another way.
You're gonna take my power, aren't you?
Nope.
Before Wanda can.
There's an...
It's okay. I understand now.
It would be pointless if you did that. Yeah.
Trust your power. That's how we stop her.
I keep expecting Wanda to be somehow redeemed here. Are we just gonna get the Darkhold out of her and then she'll be okay? So what is America Chavez? What's her character all about? Because I still don't know.
Really? Tell me. What have you done? Get away from me!
Are they gonna trade places? And good Wanda and the boys are gonna come to 636?
Stop it! Please don't hurt us. Please. I would never hurt you. I'm not a monster.
You're a monster. You're the big bad.
No good they'll be left.
No, she stays in this one. Now what?
What now?
Get out of here.
I'll find you.
I Darkhold. I have to close it.
Okay. So we're destroying the whole temple because the book's a copy and the book's been destroyed, and now we're destroying the original. Okay. Okay. So Steven's finished dream walking.
Is it over? Yeah. Wanda?
Do we know that for sure?
So she destroyed the Darkhold in every universe.
What is she? I need more answers. So they're back where they belong, and we're rebuilding.
Reminds me of another student I knew. How are you feeling?
Why do you ask?
You used the Darkhold to dreamwalk into your own corpse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, that. At least we don't have to go through it alone, huh?
No, we don't.
He gets his bow. Is he gonna replace the face? What's that? What's happening? What? Okay. What was that about? Because is this like there's still clearly some of that version of Strange in him, but I don't get it. I don't get it. So is Wanda dead? Like, there's so many things left unclear here. Is Wanda dead? Presumably, but it's vague enough that her coming back would be not at all surprising. I need to know more about America Chavez and what role she plays, whether it's specifically in Doctor Strange's story or in the broader Marvel universe. Okay, mid-credits, here we go.
Doctor Strange, you caused an incursion, and we're gonna fix it.
What?
Unless you're afraid.
Face your fears.
Not in the least.
Okay, now he's rocking the third eye. What? So we've glossed over the third eye thing completely. So is Charlize Theron... She's not one of the Eternals. Is she an Inhuman? And what else? What is she? Doctor Strange will return, indeed. 3 weeks later.
It's over.
Okay. All right. I don't even know where to start. I think Doctor Strange works better as a character when he's a counterpoint to another hero. And I'm not sure it worked here. I like what they did with Wanda. I think you needed to explore Wanda as fully bad, with the Darkhold taking a hold of her, because we walked that big gray zone of WandaVision, where is she justified in what she's doing? Is she the big bad of WandaVision? It was debatable. No debate here. She's bad, and yeah, she's corrupted by the Darkhold, but that's irrelevant. She's the big bad. But she has that breakthrough at the end. She destroys the Darkhold, presumably in every universe. That's what Strange extrapolated when the good counterpoint book to it, the Asante, burned itself up. It was no longer needed. So, yeah. I'm cool with the Wanda storyline. Not a lot of subtlety to it, but I'm cool with it because he needed to explore her power and show exactly how powerful what she was. She killed all the Illuminati of universe. Is it 838 and 616, or is it 818 and 636? Anyway, in the universe with the Illuminati, she killed them all in relatively short order, as powerful as anything. But in that universe, we also got teased Professor X, we got teased the Fantastic Four. I love John Krasinski as a potential Reed Richards. I think that's awesome. A different Captain Marvel, the Inhumans were there. We had Captain Carter from a live-action version of Captain Carter from What If, the animated series. We got Zombie Strange. It felt like this was a show that we threw a ton of stuff in, but I'm not sure it became a cohesive whole, if that makes any sense. It didn't feel like we ever got a clear sense of what the whole film was. And part of that's because we're skipping through universes left, right, and center. And there's inherent confusion when you start incorporating devices like that into a story. You know, when there's multiple Stranges out there, one of them dying doesn't matter. One of them dying just becomes a vehicle to become Zombie Strange in Act 3. Another one of them dying becomes some sort of way for Strange to get this third eye, although how that happened is clear to you, it's not clear to me. I think we need further explanation there about what that's all about. And not just... And that mid-credit scene is really confusing in comparison to where we actually ended the movie proper. Because movie proper, we reveal the third eye, Strange is in agony, and then we cut to the mid-credit scene, and he's walking down the street. Charlize Theron shows up in an outfit that's vaguely reminiscent of the Eternals, and Strange pops open his third eye again. Now, for all we know, that's not our universe. This is the challenge with doing multiverse plots, is we become suspicious of everything, and we become less we become less attached to the characters that we're supposed to be attached to. Nevertheless, I get why Marvel wants to introduce the multiverse to the MCU. It gives you more freedom to tell different stories, and who knows how long it'll last, but I feel like there's a point to prove where stories that may otherwise clash can take place in separate universes, and you know, that's one of the advantages. DC doesn't have a lot of advantages in the Marvel DC cinematic worlds right now, but I think the one advantage that DC may have is it's free to, it's already got a multiverse basically. It's free to tell a Joker story that isn't tied to the Batman. It's free to tell stories in its television shows that are unrelated to its movies, and so you can tell stories that may not fit the overarching narrative that that you may want to follow. But I trust Feige's got a plan. I just don't know what that plan is right now, and I'm not sure where we are at the end of this story compared to where we were at the beginning. Wanda's on hiatus. I think we can say that with some certainty, but I would not be at all surprised if she returns at some point. We didn't see her die. She's an incredibly powerful witch, so well, nothing surprises. Strange might be a little bit closer to happiness, and he got this third eye thing, which we know nothing about. But he replaced the watch on his the face on his broken watch, so maybe he's finally over Christine. Maybe. We introduced America Chavez, who's an interesting character, but I felt like she was. I wanted to know more about her. You know, we got one brief memory at this sort of shoehorn. They shoehorned this scene in this memory bank where you could stand on a pod out, you know, on this plate outside, and see an important memory from your past. And yet they were offering a sale inside. Why would you bother going inside if you can see these memories outside anyway? That scene got shoehorned in, and we got to be reminded that Christine gave Strange his watch, and we got to see the first time America used her ability to jump between universes. So what becomes of her, I don't know. But I feel like at this point we're assembling not just a Young Avengers, but an almost entirely female Young Avengers. All the new characters that we're introducing right now are female versions, well, not necessarily female versions of male Avengers, but new female Avengers, just younger. It's still to be determined whether Yelena is ever going to be a good guy like her sister was. But she's young Black Widow. Kate Bishop is young Hawkeye. We've got She-Hulk coming down the pipeline very soon. We've got Ms. Marvel. We've got America Chavez. I know there's Ironheart coming down the way, replacing Iron Man. I don't think we're going to see Captain Carter. But, you know, that's the other challenge when we get into these multi-universe stories, is what's just a fun Easter egg, a quick an entertaining one-off, and what is setting up future story. We got live action Captain Carter, who died within the act. Does that tease that Captain Carter's going to somehow reappear in the MCU? Probably not. I think that's just a fun Easter egg. Well, it's beyond an Easter egg, but it's just a fun one-off. But then you have to ask, is that the same thing for Fantastic Four and X-Men? You have to assume the MCU is angling towards the X-Men at some point. And how did they make that happen? Unclear. We know that they're rejuvenating the animated series, X-Men 97 they're calling it. When they announced What If, we all thought it was just sort of literally an alternate universe type story, but now they're starting to tie it in to the real story, the through story of the MCU. And might they do something similar with the X-Men? I don't know. I'm not privy to these meetings, but there's so much MCU content at this point, and it's unclear exactly what they're doing with all of it. I know a lot of people say Phase 4 feels disjointed. It hasn't yet become a cohesive whole. I don't feel like Multiverse of Madness helped in that regard, but that's not to say by the time we get to the end of Phase 4 we don't have a real clue about who the Thanos is of this next number of phases. Don't forget, you know, it took all of Phase 1 of the MCU just to set up the Avengers. We've got a long way to go before we get to the next equivalent Endgame. And who's going to be involved by that point? Who frickin' knows? Anyway, not my favorite MCU movie, but I'm glad I saw it. I'm glad I'm caught up. I am really psyched for Thor: Love and Thunder. I know that it's previewing in theaters right now. It's about to go. It's about to go nationwide in a few, I think in 5 days from when I'm filming this. And I'll be watching it as soon as it hits streaming services. So keep an eye out for that. Looking forward to that one. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.